What was some of the things you saw on the sidelines before coming into tonight's game, and what did you see on the field tonight?
I mean, I think similar things that we prepared for. I think the things we saw while Cam was in is the same things we prepared for, and nothing really new or surprising. I think our preparation this week did a good enough job to understand what was going on in the field, and I feel like I could carry that over when I got in.
Was it a little different for you coming into this game? I know when against Eastern Michigan it was, kind of a whirlwind. Was it similar tonight? Was it any different? Did you feel a little more comfortable or not less? How did you kind of feel, I guess?
I think tonight was a big difference for me. I think I felt more comfortable out there. I was able to kind of just, get past, the first experience at Eastern Michigan was, obviously there's a lot of emotions going on, and I could kind of have this time, leading up to this point to dissect it and kind of just, get myself, where I need to be up to this point. So I feel like this opportunity and this time was a little bit different. I felt, more comfortable and more confident in myself.
Nick, what did you see on that touchdown run?
It was just a naked, and they'd covered the two guys, and there was an opening. They left the end zone open, and I was going to take it.
I guess moving forward, Nick, we don't know the status of Cam. Feel if you're called upon, that you'll get yourself ready, and you'll be, doing whatever you can to help this team win games next week, 2 weeks from now, 3 weeks. How do you feel about that?
Absolutely. I mean, that's what you have to do. You have to come each week prepared, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get this team, on a victory. And whether if Cam's playing or not, I have to, accept the role that I might play next week, and I have to do everything I can to prepare myself to go out and win and lead this team.
Do you notice a difference without Tanner there too?
Yeah, I mean, Tanner, he's a great player. Not having him on the field, obviously, Tanner, he's just so good. The other teams know how good he is too, and with Jake out there on the field and having them both out, really puts pressure on the defense to which one they want to, guard and put two guys on. So, Tanner's a great player, and I think that's the biggest part of him and I out there is, just his ability and his, his status out there,
Nick, what's the most difficult part with limited snaps during the week in practice to coming out? And today it seemed some stuff was working for you out there.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough not getting, limited reps and stuff like that. But in practice, you have to put yourself through a game mentality. And after you've been through it once, you kind of have to expect, how it's going to be in the game, and you have to put yourself through that during practice. So I feel like even though the reps are limited, I try to take every rep as it was like a game rep at game speed and everything like that, so it best prepare me.
Those final drives in the fourth quarter it seemed like a prime example that you guys don't give up. What was it like in that huddle, knowing you were throwing the ball still and running the ball well, but not giving up and still fighting to the final whistle?
I mean, our guys are tough. I mean, all season, even all year, we've kind of had this, just tough mentality, and we're never going to give up, whether, regardless of what the scoreboard says. We've kind of have it ingrained in our minds, so we're, regardless of the score, we're going to keep going as hard as we can. We're going to score until the clock hits 0. So, there's never any quit in our guys, and there's not even a sense of that in the huddle or on the sidelines. And our guys, do a good job of keeping their heads on right and focus on what the task at hand each drive.
Thanks.